Hey everyone, welcome to first episode of playthrough for Link to the Past Randomizer. My name is Renegade and we will get this started. Alright, so when you set up the randomizer, those aren't familiar with it, it does take all the items in the game and puts them in random locations, and depending on what items we find early will depend on what dungeons we're going to go through first. Also, when you pick up the randomizer, you can choose your character sprite, which is really cool. So you can pick from roughly over 100 different sprite characters. And today I'm playing as a Goose, which is actually new for me. So give that a shot. First item. I've got a key. Easy enough. But there's different multiple modes for the randomizer. You can do a whole lot of different things. You set the number of crystals needed to get into Ganon's tower, or to fight Ganon himself. You can also set whether to randomize doors, you can randomize keys, which was also known as key sanity. There's so many different options with the randomizer. So if you are a big fan of Link to the Past and you've played it multiple times, I do highly recommend giving it a shot. So what I'll do is I'll make sure that I include the link to their website. So if you're interested, you can get started. It's fairly simple to do and to set up. So give it a shot if you've never done it before. I highly recommend it. It is a lot of fun. So far, if you see on the left of your screen there, I do keep a tracker so we know what items we've got. It currently looks like we've got some bombs, got a lamp. Lamp's good early. Personally, myself, I actually don't like to get the lamp early. That's just me because I like to go into the dark rooms without the lamp because it makes it fun to navigate. I do enjoy navigating dark rooms. Pretty much, I usually just kind of visualize it in my head where I'm standing, and I use, if I have a sword or a hook shot, something that can show some animation, I can kind of tell where I'm at. Just using that method. I just kind of visualize the location, and based on kind of, I guess, what walls I'm hitting or where I'm headed. Wow, gave him 100 rupees, I got 20 in return. Sounds like a bad business deal, in my opinion. So I've done quite a few Link to the Past randomizers, probably, honestly, probably a couple hundred. So I've gotten pretty good of knowing where everything is located. Okay, nice. Got Pegasus boots already. Got those early. So the tracker that you're seeing is called Emo Tracker. I do highly recommend it if it's your first time going through a randomizer. Like I said, it will help keep track of the items, and while at the same time, what you're not seeing is it does keep track of the buildings, caves, and what you've completed there as well. So that's another plus to having the tracker. I can do it without the tracker. I just really have to think about where I'm going. It does make it challenging because I've had moments where I've thought I was going the right place, and then it's like, oh wait, I don't have that item. So I'll end up going somewhere and totally messing up. Wow, flew early. Alright, we'll do our do the maze game down here. And complete that. Funny watching the Goose dash. But we'll go activate our flute so we can start flying around quickly. Yeah, early flute is always nice. I mean, we've got boots and we've got flute, so fast travel's pretty much a go-to. Which is a good thing because we got a bottle. The bottle is needed for the sick kid. We get an item from him if we have a bottle. Sick kid would normally, in the original game, will give you the net. Let's see what we get from the sick kid. I mean, honestly, we've got quite a few good things right now. 5 rupees. So we've almost got enough for Zora, King Zora. He normally doesn't give us anything any good, but we'll see, maybe. I get lucky sometimes. So one little trick, if anybody doesn't know, is you can pull on the Mario picture. And sometimes items will come out of them. In this case, we got nothing. But those are randomized as well. It could be bombs, it could be magic potion, it could be rupees. I've never seen it as a normal item before. Alright, let's activate this flute. We'll head up into Lost Woods as well. This is going to be funny. A bird's going to be carrying a bird. Alright, fly away, fly away. Alright, Lost Woods, here we go. So now we can travel, fast travel, pretty much anywhere we want. But honestly, after this, we will probably head to Hyrule Castle. Now, this mode of play, being that it's 7 crystals to open the tower and 7 to beat Ganon, may take a little bit of while. This will be a fairly long Let's Play. Alright, got a heart piece. Like I said, I always have a blast with Link to the Past Randomizer. And 20 rupees. Nothing that special. We still have no sword, no shield. But pretty much my job at the moment is just avoiding everything. I mean, I guess bombs count as a weapon to an extent. So the reason I'm going up here is the lumberjacks. Once you defeat Aghanim the first time, the lumberjacks are gone and you can break into that tree, fall down for an item. But what we like to do, go a little early, check and see if it's anything worth coming back for. Okay, it's just bombs. But honestly, that probably will not come back for. So check the cave just to see if it's worth it. If it's an actual item, we'll definitely go defeat Aghanim and move forward. So these guys, let's see. Alright, so these guys are randomized as well. And can't get around him. They're randomized and it looks like we're getting rupees from them this time. Still need some sort of weapon. Bust this one. We can do the old man in the cave now. Hell, there's the weapon we were looking for. That's gonna be funny. He grabs him by the bill. That is funny. Let's check Link's house. Get more arrows. Now we've got an actual weapon. Whoops, too far over. Alright, I've got 2 checks here. Head to the desert, we got 1 check we can do right now, plus we can check the desert ledge. Okay, almost enough rupees for King Zora. We do have flippers, so we can actually swim now. Which, why would a goose need flippers? I thought they already could swim. Nothing makes any sense. So confused. Let's see what we got out of this. More arrows. You jerk. It's a bomb. We'll take it. I'll need it anyway, so. Can't do nothing with him yet. Alright, 1 check here. More bombs. Because you know we really needed those. Alright. So as you notice, the colors are a lot different. So when you set up the randomizer as well, so you can do what's a palette swap. So that's why you're seeing different colors, other than the standard colors. We're going to hope we get something good in here. But in all honesty, we're probably... Whoops. Probably won't be anything great in here. Because we got a lot of good stuff already. Although we still need the mirror, moon pearl, whatnot. Speaking of moon pearl. Almost enough for King Zora. Another bottle. We got King Zora now. Yeah, cool, so we got our rupees now. Ow. That was shocking. So we'll go up to, what typically be Ice Rod Cave. One check here. Probably one of the checks I don't like to do because it's so far out of the way. Same with, Catfish in the Dark World, where King Zora would be. One of those checks that are just really far off, and just never been a fan of that. Well, we'll get away from him eventually. Oh my gosh, seriously? We're going to take the shortcut. We're going to visit the hobo first, that lives under the bridge. Normally you'd get a bottle from him. Come on, win quicker, Goose. Alright, let's see what we got. A heart piece, we'll take it. At least the goose swims like a goose. It's sort of funny watching him swim. So honestly, while I've got the rupees, let's go ahead and grab a... Normally you'd have to, in the original game, you'll have to throw rupees in here multiple times to get these upgrades. But, lucky for us, she's already there. And we just have to grab them. Alright. Just want to grab a little bit of... a few bomb upgrades and a few arrow upgrades. Not completely necessary bomb upgrade. I always like to get 1 or 2 of those. Because honestly, 10 is really not enough. I don't think so. Finally, got another heart. And 10 more arrows. Alright, we'll go check out the scam fish. King Zora, the scam fish. I also like to call him the Slumlord. I think Slumlord's kind of a fitting name for him as well. Yeah, I ended up discovering Link to the Past Randomizer about 6 months ago or so. But I've been doing them consistently for a long time. Several months, 3 or 4 months. Was it worth 500 rupees? Not really, but we had a lot of excess rupees. Early on, if I didn't find all the upgrades I did, which of course I'd be coming here later, but... So that works for me. It's funny watching that Goose carry a sword. Sticks that sword out in front. So with that, we're going to head into Hyrule Castle now. Get our checks there. Also, one other thing, if you didn't notice, the randomizer didn't start like a normal standard game. You can start it like a normal game, but I had it set for open world. So that's why you saw where I could automatically select either the castle or Link's house, like immediately. Alright, we stole 20 rupees. Our dying uncle, and we stole his wallet. Yeah, we're getting pretty good with excess amounts of rupees this go. Not a bad thing, but... I love how it takes him forever to climb those small stairs. It's like, just move, just go, just go. I was like, why is this hard? Alright, got our key. Another piece of heart. So on the side note, I've also been playing through the Chinese bootleg NES version of Link to the Past, and it's we'll just say it's interesting. I've also got that Let's Play on my YouTube as well, if you're interested. I've not completed it yet, but I do have got part 1 up so far. I just need to get the other parts up. It's a little bit shorter than this one. That does not include Ganon's Tower, and I think it was Turtle Rock's not included. There might be more, but that's what I remember. Cool, Red Cane. I do like to get Red Cane early. Red Cane helps us skip some things in dungeons that normally you'd have to go like for Ice Palace Typically, you'd have to circle all the way back around again, so you could push a block, but with the red cane, we can make that block. The block that's needed. So a good early red cane is always nice. I love how that only takes two of those to beat him. Awesome. Okay. So we find the mirror. We'll be pretty well set as far as going to Tower of Hera. You'll need the book, though, for Desert Palace. Eastern, we can go into Eastern. We need the bow to defeat the boss, but pretty much as long as we can at least get the items out of it and have the way opened, we'll be good to go. Honestly, if we had the mirror, we could have got through that a whole lot quicker, but no mirror. Not yet. Alright, here we go. So, earlier I mentioned about having the lamps. This is one of the parts of the game that I actually enjoy not having the lamp for. I know it sounds weird, but it is challenging to get through all these rooms in the dark. You see nothing. And I just use, if I have a sword, I just kind of tap walls and whatnot. And then we try to find this chest. And it's got our mirror. So mirror, that'll get us up to the top of the mountain. Oh, he wasn't there. That doesn't happen often. Normally you always find the rat right there. But for once he was somewhere else. I'm not going to pass up 20 rupees. Okay, cool. Got Quake. Okay, nice. There's certain walls you can actually just dash into, which is nice. Without having to use bombs on them. I will say this about the Chinese bootleg of this game is the escape, this part, is only 2 rooms length, so it's really simple. It's like, oh good, made it easy. So, we don't have the gloves yet, but, so, you typically need the gloves to climb up the normal way to the mountain. Since we don't have it, we have to go in reverse and go down the mountain this way to get the old man, and then turn around just to do it again. And again, this is another room that I like to do in the dark. So we got him. But I look at it this way. It's a good thing to do them in the light once in a while. That way I can kind of keep it fresh in my mind. Okay. Alright, we got a mushroom. See, I'm wondering if it might be a good idea, because I can come right back here. Let's give it a shot. Let's go to the witch's hut. Because we can come right back. We'll go ahead and get rid of the mushrooms, see what we got out of it. Because if it's something like the hook shot... Oops, wrong way. I gotta do that after. Because if it was something like the hook shot, that'd be great. So with this one, the mushroom, we actually have to go off screen and come back. But another potion. We'll take it. So back to the top of the mountain we go. So for Dark World access, I'm still missing a few things. I'm missing the gloves, as well as hammer. Those give us Dark World access. That's another thing about nice thing about the randomizer is you can go into Dark World fairly early before you ever even go into a different dungeon. Or you may do 1 or 2 dungeons and then go into the Dark World. This one first. I always kind of get close to missing that one every single time. I don't know why, but I do. All that for 20 rupees. Keep it going. So I do a few small minor glitches when I do my runs. I've yet to learn any of the bigger ones. So I won't be able to show anything major, but I'll show you guys some of the smaller glitches. I can do one back there, but I didn't think about doing it till now. More arrows. Do you hear that? Hear the excitement? Okay, so we can do Tower of Hera. So our first dungeon would normally be Eastern Palace, followed by Desert. But in this case, it will be... Oh, whoops. It's the compass. I don't have to have the compass. But honestly, I'm going to skip on the compass. Alright, cool. So we got our key to the basement. I'll show you guys kind of a neat little trick here in the basement. We'll try to do it. I should be able to do it with just the red cane. Alright, there we go. So this is, normally you'd be dodging all this stuff, but as long as you have a projectile, like the boomerang or the arrows, particularly, or even the red cane, if you stand on top of the blocks that raise up and down, and then hit after you've hit it, it'll put you in like in an invincible kind of state. So you'll have invincibility frames while you wait. So they call it a coffee break room. So nothing touched me, and we can just move on. Alright. Hey, it's got our big key in it. I'm going to grab these, though. So with that, we got our big key. Settle down. Try to... Well, I attempt to knock them in the holes, because they're easier just to knock them down a hole than it is to fight them. But these guys are usually, when they move, they're slippery. They slide everywhere. Can't think what they're called now. They just kind of look like the head of Cthulhu. I guess that's probably the best way to put it. Oh, blue mail already. The blue mail will reduce the damage we take. Red mail is the best one, but early blue mail is not a bad thing. Increased defense. So we got to drop down this hole, get what would be normally the Moon Pearl for a Master Sword. Even better. So that will open up Hyrule Castle for us. By Aghanim 1, which honestly might be our route on this one. We've yet to find the gloves. And after this, there's not really anything else. Alright, first boss fight. Let's just hope he doesn't make this difficult. Ooh, almost. He started to make it difficult. He's mad now. Got it. That was close. That was close. And it's the map. So it's a crystal. We needed all the crystals. I guess I could display that for you guys. So it does look like we are... So looking at our map, so we know Eastern Palace is its standard item. Desert is another crystal. But we don't really have any other options but to go fight Aghanim. So that's kind of our option now. There's not anything else we can do at the moment. Okay, so escape. Which is not a bad thing because this will get us into Dark World. Even though we don't have the mitts, sadly it's our only way to get to Dark World. Is by defeating Aghanim. So if anything, this will beat Aghanim. We'll go straight to the Dark World, be on top of the pyramid. And we'll probably hit up... Looks like we might be hitting up Dark Palace early. I'll probably go to the Squid. Alright, so that's that. If you have the magic cape, you can actually sneak through there pretty easily. Alright guys, and with that, we will end part 1 of this randomizer run-through. We found a lot of the items on the overworld, and we're getting ready to start delving into the Dark World. We finished Tower of Hera as well. So far, a good start on this. I appreciate everything. Remember, I am on Twitch, of course, YouTube. I'm also on Twitter. You can find all my social links in the bottom below, in the description section. But other than that, stay tuned for part 2. We're going to go through Castle Tower, fight Aghanim 1, and we'll hit up the Dark World. So stay tuned for part 2, and I appreciate all of you, and we'll catch you then.